This is what Maeve usually does when she wants me to pet her. She gets really close to my head and like kind of nuzzles into my neck. Sometimes he'll come over and lay his head on me like this when he wants me to scratch him or pet him or whatever. Hey guys, Disembodied Brock here to give a special shout out to our top tier patrons on Patreon and let you know that we have some amazing Toucan merch. This all goes to help the birds and I out exponentially, and we cannot thank you enough. If you'd like to help in other ways and enjoy the channel, please make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell. We hope you enjoy and maybe learn a thing or two about toucans. I'm sure many of you have seen my video. It's an older video, but it checks out, of how to know when a toucan wants to be pet. And here's one of the telltale signs right here with Maeve. Maeve's a little bit different than Ripley was. Maeve will usually come up and get really close to my neck like she's doing and start biting at my hair or my neck or my ear. Alright, did you change your mind now? We're doing a video. You should like stay on topic, because I know that's something you don't like to do. And there she goes. Well, how about we'll talk about Tupac in the meantime. We'll come back to Maeve, because her window is much smaller for petting than Tupac is. Can I pet you? You don't want to be pet either? Okay, well we'll start off by saying how to know when a toucan doesn't want to be pet. And in Tupac's case, he usually already sits close to me, always. So, he's generally more cuddly than Maeve is, but he'll let me know if I reach out that he doesn't want to be pet. See, like right now, see how he's kind of moving away? And he's okay with me touching him. He's not going to bite me, but he's like, I'm not really feeling it right now. Maybe a little bit later. But he'll usually kind of like squat down a little bit more and lay his head closer to me, or he'll come and he'll put his beak kind of like against my face when he wants to. Maeve's coming back now. Maeve is a little different when she wants to get pet. Is that what you want? She's a little like, she doesn't stay as still, but she still wants me to touch her. And a lot of times she'll stick her head, like her beak, underneath the perch here. For some reason, like really jam it underneath that perch. I probably have some footage of it somewhere I'll add in. Silly bird. See, she's making happy noises. You need to scratch your beak? There she goes. She'll bite it like that too. You have so much nervous energy. There she goes. She'll be usually at night when she gets more cuddly. She'll sit still. Okay, after a while here, Tupac will demonstrate now that he wants to be pet. So his body language is more kind of hunched over, more relaxed. And you'll see when I put my hand near him, he just closes his eyes. And he'll kind of lay his head down a little bit. There we go, that's a little better. Now, Tupac can't take care of his head area, like up from his neck up to his head here. So he relies on me, and his beak too, for that matter. They do like having their beak scratched. They have feeling in their beak more than you would think. You know, it's like a... Can you guys hear that? Tap on it here. And give you an idea of what it might feel like. But he can't reach his head with his feet. Usually they would scratch their head with their feet to get off pin feathers or just to maintain their feathers up here around the throat area and around the eyes and the top of the head. And you can see all that dander coming out from his feathers there. Sometimes it's a lot worse. It's pretty good today, but when they molt, it's especially bad, and he relies on me to get those pin feathers and dander out for him. You can see some new feathers coming in there if you look closely. There's one right there. And then you can just kind of take your fingers and rub it between your fingers, and you get the little sheath off the feather. And I'm sure they get super itchy when they're getting new feathers in like that. So it probably feels really good. And every now and then he'll try to scratch his head with his feet. But if this is your first video, Tupac has both arthritis and calcified joints in his knees and ankles. So he has very limited mobility with his... Trying to get a better image here of this feather that I'm working on. See those feathers coming in? But he has very limited mobility with his feet because of that. So I have to come up here and get these feathers for him, otherwise he just looks horrible. And he's very itchy. So, what? Are you done already? You want more? Give them nice little kisses sometimes. Sometimes he'll come over and lay his head on me like this when he wants me to scratch him or pet him or whatever. With toucans, like with parrots, you want to be careful about petting them on their wings and stuff like that, because especially during right now when it's spring, it's breeding season, they can take that as a how do I put this? A turn on. When they're in the mood for breeding. So most people are going to tell you not to pet on the wings and on the back. I know that's a bad one, isn't it? I'm sorry. With toucans, this isn't the case. They don't preen each other. They do, to some extent, preen each other. Maeve will preen Tupac every now and then. But for the most part, they don't preen each other like parrots would. And especially not in the courtship ritual. They will do that, don't get me wrong, but it's not as important of a factor to them. So you don't have to worry about it as much. Does that feel good, buddy? I'm sure you're very itchy. And you can see all this dander here. In other videos you might see that there, just because I usually when he's sitting here is when I try to help him get all these nasty feathers. They're not nasty. The new feathers coming in, get the sheaths off, and it creates a lot of dander. So, but yeah, that's how Tupac does it. Oh, careful, buddy. You want to shake your feathers out, get all that stuff out. Give it a nice little shake. Not right now? No, I don't have to do this for Maeve. Maeve just does it because she wants scratches or whatever. I'm trying to see if I can get him to try to scratch himself with his foot. Let's see. Sometimes if I really get into it, like really, he'll start to see him lifting his foot up. And he kind of like, there you go. Almost got it. There you go. That's about as good as he can do. He'll like kind of like clack his beak like this when I do it. It's kind of like a dog. They all kind of do that actually. If it feels nice, they kind of clack their beak back and forth like that. This is what Maeve does when she gets very, very cuddly. Excuse my messy hair and everything. It is currently night, like 9 p.m. or so, and this is when Maeve starts getting a little more cuddly, and she'll either come and sit really close to my neck, or she'll come and jump on my shoulder here like she just was. And I think I spooked her off when I started recording, but we're gonna try to wait and see if she does it again, because I want you guys to see. And here's Tupac. Tupac's getting sleepy. Go to sleep, buddy. If Tupac will go to sleep here, he'll actually let me pet him whenever he's sleeping. He gets really cuddly at night too. It's hard to do it with one hand. Usually they want you to support their beak with the other hand. Ow, okay, that's too hard. Look, do you want me to pet you or not? She was just rubbing her head on me a second ago. You want to hold my ear for stability? There we go. That's what I was looking for. See how she's like clacking her beak around? That's what I was talking about earlier. It's like a dog, like when they start jerking their leg around when you pet them. It's like that's the spot. Are you being good, Maeve? Being good for a change? Not destroying things? I'm gonna get under the wing. I do think they like some sort of stability with their beak, like something to hold it up whenever they want to get pet. It seems like they're always laying it down on something or trying to put it against your head or something like that, stretching their neck out. Are you done? You want me to do it again? Are you gonna preen my beard for me? Thank you. All right, we're done. Is that all? You want to come back? Let's see what happens if I try to pet her while she's up here. Okay, she still wants some. She just wants to be over there. You're way far away, Maeve. I don't know if I can reach all the way back over there. You scratch your back? How about that? Is that good? To be freaking... I need to do some yoga to do this kind of thing. Well, you guys get the idea. And with Tupac, he's probably good right now, too. You want some attention? Alright, here we go. Well, that's about it, guys. That's how you know when a toucan wants to be pet. And now we have more than one test subject to show it off. So, make sure to subscribe, guys, if you aren't already. Smash that like for more toucan pets. And we will see you guys very soon in the next video. Everybody have a great night. Say bye, Tupac. Bye-bye. Nope, Maeve's back. And she's gone.